The Gina and Maddie podcast.
G. Okay, now I found this on Reddit the other day, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to get your take on it and see what you think, because I have an opinion on it. Okay, it's title called "My Husband Started Reading to Me Before Bed, and I'm the Happiest I've Ever Been with Him." Oh. After 13 years of marriage, I'm the happiest I've ever been with my husband. We got married very young and have 2 boys under 3 years old. Got a hands full. I'm finally out of my postpartum haze. Great. Feeling like myself again, exclamation mark. Feeling great. My husband has always been so supportive and helpful as a dad/husband, and we've gotten a lot closer after having kids. Brilliant. Recently, he started reading to me before bed. I asked him about the book he was reading, and he asked if I wanted him to read it to me. It's been one of the most intimate and special things he's done for me. I look forward to this every night now, and I've already picked out the next book. I don't want this feeling to never, ever end.
Aww.
Yay or nay to that? Is that something that sounds good to you?
Is it special mummy and daddy hug style of a book?
No, it's just by me reading that, like it just sounds like a guy who went into the bedroom to have a bit of peace and quiet, get away from his wife, who probably talks throughout all the TV shows, and he's just trying to read a story before bed, and she's come in and gone, "Can you read to me?"
I don't mind it, actually.
Yeah, we knew you would.
I don't mind that at all. Though I think the books, my husband's a really big book reader, and I think he reads kind of crime and stuff that would scare me and I wouldn't sleep. So I'd have to get him to read me something romantic, a bit Mills and Boon or something.
Just let the guy have a couple of minutes to himself. And then, right, this line, right, where is it? I look forward to this every night, and now I have already picked out the next book.
Well,
now, he doesn't even get a say in the books that he reads before bed.
Maybe he's got another book and he just reads this one to her, and then she falls asleep because she's being read to, and then he reads his other book that he's actually interested in. I like it. I mean, but you know what he's doing? He's making it hard on all the other husbands on the planet, because they're all going, oh, good, old mate does that.
Yeah.
And I do nothing.
Okay, I've got a book. Here's Where's the Green Sheep? Hey, there we go.
Gina and Maddie.
What's going on with frogs, bears, dragons, lizards, Labradors, and we're not talking about animals?
No, we're not. This is animalistic categorising of men that's going on, where you look at your features and you figure out which style of man you are. So,
God, imagine we did this with women. I'd be cancelled. I would be cancelled.
It's so funny, but we could do it with men and it's fine.
Yeah,
so
sure.
There's been the rat boyfriend. Now, he's not a rat, not acting like a rat. He's got rat-like features, so kind of sharp features.
So who are we talking is a rat?
Who would be a rat, do you
Timothy
think?
Chalamet?
That's
Yeah.
like the main one that people say.
Yeah, just sharp features. The golden retriever boyfriend, he's a loyal, supportive and energetic. These boyfriends are upbeat, goofy and wholly devoted to their partner. In a minute, Maddie, I'm going to ask you which one you are. I'm going to try and guess which one you are. And there's the big bear. Being called a teddy bear usually means you're sweet and likeable, kind of like a comforting friend. It's not a bad thing, but it might mean you're seen more as a friend than someone with a lot of sex appeal. So if you are that big teddy bear, you want to get out of that.
I always thought that was like hairy, chubby gay men who wore leather were bears. Is that a
thing, really?
That was what I was. No, it's a thing. It's like that's a thing. But I'm not making that up. Like that's what bears are. But anyway.
This is more the teddy bear. So I'm going to tell you about the frog in a minute, but I don't think you fit in the frog one. But Maddie, you're not a rat boyfriend because you haven't got the sharp features.
No.
So you're somewhere between the big bear and the golden retriever. I think you are an absolute gold. Don't you think you'd be a golden retriever boyfriend?
Yeah, I agree.
You are loyal, supportive and energetic and upbeat, goofy and wholly devoted to your partner. You'd follow Bella around like a little puppy dog, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
You got the puppy dog eyes and everything.
Fell very hard. I think that's what happens when with Labradors, isn't it? And puppy dog, golden retrievers. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a nice one. Here's the frog. So this is the latest one. Now, if you think about this, it's not the romantic one. We're not talking about kissing a frog. It's referring to what they look like. They've got amphibian features. So it doesn't sound attractive. Let's have a look at these photos. Now, they have got kind of those wide set eyes and a wide, goofy smile like a frog.
So who are we talking? Who you got pictures of
Harry
there?
Styles has got wide set eyes.
Okay, but he's super dreamy.
Super dreamy, but wide set eyes. Edward Blumell, is that how you say his name? I think.
No idea, never heard
He's
of.
the star of Prime Video's recently cancelled series My Lady Jane. Maybe we don't know who he is. Rami Malek.
Who played Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, he's got the wide eyes, and if you squint your eyes, Bradley Cooper looks a little bit froggy.
I think
but
that's
you have
controversial. I feel like he gives off rat.
Yeah, I think he's a cross between rat and frog.
But it's really funny. So I've got here eagle, bear, reptile, dog. It says bear, rounder face, broad shoulders and light eyes.
Yeah.
The dog is the rounder face, dark hair, eyes. The eagle is strong features like a Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Bear is Henry Cavill. So that's clearly me then.
Yeah.
Like Superman, right? Reptile, Timothy Chalamet. And they've got a picture of the late, great Heath Ledger as a dog.
Have they done that? Haven't done. See, the frogs knew. The frogs knew.
Yeah.
So the frog prince is a sexy genre of man whose eyes are quite wide set. His smile errs on the goofy side with a strong smile lines on his cheeks. You've got strong smile lines. It differs from the narrow.
They're just wrinkles.
It differs from the narrow aesthetic of rat boyfriends and the traditional symmetrical beauty of a hunk. While hunks will always be timeless, there's something untapped about the frog boy. So my single girls, if you're listening, your chances of finding love with a frog boy could be high because maybe other girls haven't figured out that they're hot yet, and you might think the hunks are out of reach. So if you're at a bar...
Didn't you just rattle off like some of the most attractive men going around? Harry Styles, Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, but we're talking regular people in the real world now.
Right.
You're not superstars. But if someone comes up to
those
you...
ugly commoners, is that what you mean?
If someone comes up to you, at Crown Plaza this weekend and he's got those froggy features, maybe you could stand a chance with him because the hunky guys make you nervous. But
Pash him, he turns into a prince.
Exactly!
Boom!
Gina and Maddie.
I'm going to talk about kids breaking stuff. Oh, my Lord. Besides breaking my bank balance and breaking my patience, they just break everything. I don't think we drink out of wine glasses anymore because we don't have any wine glasses because the amount of games of handball that have gone in the house and then it just bounce over the bench and then smash, there it goes. The wine glasses are gone. Kale, you broke something of your folks?
Yeah, so when I was probably about 3 years old, we had one of those giant box TVs that were, all the thing back in probably the late 80s.
Oh, but fancy ones, though.
My parents had spent a lot of money on it. It was a brand new TV at the time, and it was probably, worth a bit at the time. And me being a mongrel 3-year-old, I pulled it down on top of myself, smashed the TV, and nearly crushed myself in the process. So it's a story that gets told regularly in my house.
It gets wheeled out every Christmas. Oh, remember that time we bought the new telly and Kale busted it. Just wanted to be on TV. You're okay, Kale?
Yeah, I don't remember it, but I was fine apparently.
Maybe that's part of it. A little bit of memory loss.
Well.
Thanks for your story, mate.
Well, I have a little story. I'm going to throw my husband under the bus. When he first got his driver's license, I'm not totally sure if it was him or his brother, backed into his mother's car driving his father's car. They were parked in the driveway, so he was probably 17.
Gabby. Hi, Gabby.
Hey, guys.
What do you got for us?
So this was my partner when he was a little kid. His dad had been saving up for years and got his dream car, this brand new Land Rover Discovery. As they were driving it home, they didn't even get it home. My partner threw up in the car. He said he threw up so much, it was all over the seat, the floor, the ceiling, and the smell never left. The dad had it for like 10 years, and every time you walked in, you got a whiff of vomit.
Oh, Gabby,
no.
you didn't even get a day of new car smell, just vom in the back seat. Oh, my Lord.
You'd be cranky for all those 10 years probably as well.
Vanessa's in Bensville. Hi, Vanessa.
Morning, guys. Morning, Maddie. Hi, Gina.
Morning. What did your kid break, Vanessa?
Well, it wasn't my kid. It was my goddaughter.
Okay.
My goddaughter just turned 5 years of age, and I had some family go over to the Olympics this year in Paris.
Oh, nice.
And, they ended up buying me something very, very special, which I've always wanted. There's a little glass. They've gone to this little town and they've brought this little glass. They've brought this like a replica of the flame, the torch for me. About a third of the size of what Snoop Dogg was carrying.
Yeah.
And
a different sort of glass
cheap.
appliance that Snoop uses a bit as well, I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, look, there was only 2,000 of these torches made for the Olympics,
Okay.
the 2024 Olympics.
Oh.
And my mother's sister ended up going to this little town, I think it was Champagne or something, Moe or something like that. And there's an old glass blower there. And he's been doing glass blowing for years. And he made this replica of the torch, of the actual torch carrying the torch, the little thing. And she had that made for me, and it was quite expensive. Anyway, I've only had it for the last, not even 2 months yet. And my goddaughter was over my house after soccer a few weeks ago and looking at it. And I said, whatever you do, Rawls, just look at it. If Nessie will pick it up and I'll show you. And just as I've said it, she's gone to touch it and it's swollen. So I've got a nice little crack right at the top of the foot.
No.
Just like the Paris Olympics too. It's just it was great, but then we had the sand, which was a bit pooey, and then we had so it's a great memory. But oh my gosh, Vanessa, how disappointing. Are you okay about it?
I'm very upset. But anyway, it still looks like the tortoise only got a crack in it. And look, it is what it is. And I've actually moved it from my lower sideboard to a higher sideboard, which
That's
I
a good
probably
idea.
should have had it on.
Yeah. What else is up on that higher sideboard? What else you got up there?
Oh, there's a few things, Maddie. Where do you want me to start?
Okay, well, actually, I don't think we can say there's kids in the car. Vanessa, you have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
The Gina and Maddie podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.